Here with men's cross country coach Louie Quintana. We just had a big meet this last weekend at the Roy Griak Invitational in Minnesota. Coach, go ahead and tell us a little bit about how the team did.
It was a good run. And essentially, it was like our opener. We did run at the George Kite meet in Flagstaff, but this we had all of our parts together, and we went for it. I think we took some risks that teams in the past haven't done, and that's if you're going to be good at this level, you're going to have to at some point try to run with these guys. So that's what we tried to do. I think we're really fit, and you can see that we came back a little bit in the results through the race, but we still finished fourth, and we were only a handful of points from Minnesota and Portland. I think that as we move forward and the races get a little bit more demanding and a little faster, we're going to be prepared for that. We'll be prepared for Wisconsin. We'll be prepared for the Pac-12 meet, and our strength is going to get us through to the regionals and hopefully to the national meet.
Talk a little bit about Darius Terry, top 5 finish, big time run.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about him.
Well, it was a great run. I've coached some really good individuals at ASU. None of them have run that fast on that course, and that's including Kyle Alcorn, a national champion, and Aaron Aguayo, who was a great cross country runner, who was top 10 at the NCAA championships. Darius, for him to be on the front line running with Hassan Meade and Ryan Hill and Trevor Dunbar and some guys that are really nationally recognized runners, it was great to see. And Darius really has moved into that spotlight, and it's certainly not going to be easy and won't be easier now that he's got a target on him, and people are going to be watching what he does, particularly at Wisconsin. So, we're going to be going into that meet at Wisconsin ranked, the 20th highest ranked team in that meet. So, that means there's going to be a lot of fantastic individuals, and he's going to have to continue to elevate his game, but this is going to give him some confidence moving forward.
You got to see a lot of teams started putting up their best lineups this past weekend. You got to see some of the results around the country, including Griak. Where do you think you guys stand at this point compared to how everybody else is early in the season?
Well, I think we're pretty good. We had 4 guys at 24:50, and I think some of the guys struggled with the pace and faltered. Daniel Lovell's a 14 flat guy. He's coming off a stress fracture. He's had some good training finally. Sprained his ankle in the warm-up. So, really he's kind of a guy that's going to probably be a solid fifth for us. Doug Smith, same way, coming off falling at George Kite. It's taken him a little bit longer because he's had some hip bruiseness and stuff like that. So we got some great parts. So I think we're pretty good. But we really, at the end of the day, the Griak meet wasn't super deep in terms of teams that are going to probably make the NCAA championship. So we're going to have to take care of business at Wisconsin. And looking at we'll really kind of get a peek at what teams are really all about this weekend with the Notre Dame meet and Paul Short in Pennsylvania, the Jamboree down at Oklahoma State. So some good teams will be opening up this weekend. We got an opportunity to race against several Pac-10 teams, or Pac-12 teams this past weekend in Minnesota, and I thought we stacked up pretty well. So it's a deep conference. UCLA looks really good. So we just got to keep working every single day, just get better, and our focus right now is Wisconsin.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, you're welcome.